What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I had a previous video ready to go, and well, I had a malfunction with the video saving. I press record and I do a lot of stuff through the Wi-Fi on my cameras, so I can send it to my phone. Well, it did not send to my phone. I only got one little bit of one part of footage from when I was working on the DRL headlights strips on my truck on the second gen. And the rest of it, I dropped my phone or turned the screen off for a minute, and then went to go back into it. Kept recording, didn't even think about it. Thought it showed it was still recording, so I assumed it was still recording. Well, that was not the case, guys. So I lost probably 20 minutes of footage. So with that being said, guys, I had a video planned out for you. I had a video done and ready to go, but I am going to do some work on the Pontiac. I know it's not second gen stuff, but it is vehicle related. These strips right here are leaving because, as you guys can tell, it's starting to peel off anyway. And I've already debadged it. I'm gonna take the Cobalt sticker off of it. I debadged everything, took the stickers off from the dealership it came from. I am gonna be ordering new headlights, probably fog lights. The tail lights are fine. But I don't like this strip. This is an 05 with almost 300,000 miles on it, and as you can tell, it's got a bunch of sun fade on it. I don't know how to fix this stuff right here. I don't know if it's vinyl I can put on there or not, but the main thing is I want to take off all this because I think it looks cleaner without it. I mean, I liked it with it, but because it gave body definition to it. But in all honesty, I'd rather just have be one clean panel, or multiple panels, I should say. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna start getting this all cleaned up real quick, and then I will see you guys here in a bit, and I'll pull the second gen into the shop and show you how the DRL headlights turned out. So this little stuff just appeared out of nowhere. I think it's dead. Alright, guys, so here's the car. As you can tell, this fender got done pretty decently with no extra lines. Now the door, I gotta go back through and get all this stuff off. You can just kind of see the lines of where the vinyl was. I'm gonna see if I can get that cleaned up soon, because I cannot get it. I mean, it's hardened on there and it won't come off with the 3M eraser wheel. So we'll try and get that, but I mean, all in all, it is starting to look better. I mean, I did like that, but with it being cracked and stuff, I want to get it off because it makes it not look very good. But we'll walk over here to the other side real quick, guys. Don't mind the mess. I've been trying to clean up some stuff. I mean, I'm gonna miss it because it did make the car look pretty good, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know. I like it. I like everything being clean. I don't like any extra lines. I'm not your old-fashioned pinstripe guy. Now they are nice on certain things, and that sticker has to go. I mean, it's all cracked and gone to crap. But I'm not your old-fashioned pinstripe guy. I do like pinstripes, but I don't like them on modern vehicles. I like pinstripes on vehicles that were made for pinstriping. So I'm gonna get back to this real quick, guys. I'm gonna finish that side, and then pull the truck in and go over the truck and how I did everything. So give me about 10-20 minutes, guys, and I will be right back with you. All right, guys, so I'm back here in the shop with the second gen. I got footage of the car that will be getting finished eventually. That will go into this on this channel. But here are the finished lights. You'll see it in a video before this, just how it looked in the dark. But I did finally get my daylight running lights hooked up, which the way I had to do it was kind of confusing. I'm gonna put my hoodie up. Hopefully I don't run on my phone. This is the ground wire that I actually had to run from here through this wire loom right here, and I grounded it right here with the rest of these. So basically how I have this hooked up is there's a spade connection right here that I actually put a spade on the power wire into this, tapped it to the switch in here so I can, as you can kind of see it like on the tractor headlights, you can see the daylight running light on the tractor. But yeah, guys, and I've got cab lights coming hopefully this weekend to put on this truck. And then I got to measure those two holes right there, because I'm going to end up moving my fog lights from the outsides to the insides. But I actually might end up putting smoked lights there and there, just to try it out. I don't know how it's going to work out. I hope it works out to the plan. So, but yes, all my wires, even my headlight wires, my turn signal lights, the lights for those are actually ran. I think the ground for that, actually that's ran to here. This turn signal is actually wired in, going across here. That's what that is, right? That's what those two wires are there. So with that being said, guys, I mean, this is very simple. It was a 2 out of 10. I think it took me like 20 minutes to get this wired up. I did get footage of it, but like I said, I'll show you the camera. I'm not running GoPro brand cameras. I'm actually running Dragon Touch cameras. This one, the SIM card, does not want to work like that one over there. That one I can actually put into a card reader, or I can plug this one into a computer itself. This is the Dragon Touch Vista 5. That was the Dragon Touch Vision 3. This one is touchscreen. That one is not. I actually prefer this one over that one. I thought I ordered another one of those, but it actually ended up being that one. So with that being said, guys, I have more lights coming for the truck. I'm planning on doing more lights on the truck, because I just like how these second gens look with lights. I mean, the tow mirrors, the LEDs. I'm converting everything to LED. I do need to get a switch. I need to get switchback modules, so all of my stuff works the way it should, and I have no issues with how everything runs. That being said, guys, I could probably done a little bit better job with the wiring, getting it cleaned up down in there. I'll probably end up doing that later on down the road when I do the engine swap, which that's been postponed because I need to actually tear down this engine, basically completely strip the block, pull the crankshaft, camshafts, oil pump, everything like that, because I want to rebuild that engine from the ground up. That way I basically make it a fresh engine. I am actually going to end up sending the block off to a company about 45 minutes away. I need to get some information, talk to them, get information, swap information on that stuff. Basically tell them what I want done to the block and all that, because I don't need it bored unless if there's an absolute reason it has to be bored. The highest I will go on a bore is 10 over, which is basically, I think, 1,000th over stock. I think that's how it works. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know anything about machining, other than my dad did that for most of my life, but he did not do any engine machining. So, with that being said, guys, the 24 valve swap is actually going to take a lot longer than I originally anticipated due to the cylinder head being cracked. I could run the engine as is, but I'd rather have it gone through, have the block cleaned up, sandblasted, painted, basically look like a brand new engine going in this truck to match how the truck looks now. I am gonna go the factory black block. The engine head's gonna be black. The cylinder head, the valve cover, I'm gonna end up having it done. Actually, I'll probably end up doing it myself. So with that being said, guys, that's pretty much it for an overview of what's going on here. I'm more focused right now on doing the cosmetics of this truck, getting it how I want it to look, and basically the 24 valve is not going anywhere unless I decide to sell it, which I doubt it. If I was going to sell it, I was going to either end up doing a 12 valve swap to this or a common rail swap. I don't know what it entails to do a common rail swap on a second gen, which I would love to find out, because I can do EFI live and all that other fun stuff, and basically make this truck a lot faster, a lot better pulling, better fuel economy, better tunes, etc., etc., etc. But with that being said, guys, yeah, the wiring on these headlights were extremely simple, other than basically having to figure out where to run the ground wire, because I did not want to drill any more holes into this truck, and I didn't know if I could actually put another screw like this on there. I didn't know if I could put another screw like that down here, because I didn't know if there's anything down there. I didn't know if that was ground. I didn't really pay attention to it that well. I mean, I could have grounded it here and made it a lot shorter and not have to run a bunch of wires through here. But I mean, as you can tell, you can kind of see there's a single wire back there that I actually ran back behind the basically the support bracket right here. So when I do the engine stuff, I'm going to end up rewiring everything, pulling the wires, trimming wires, cutting wires. I'm going to end up wire looming just about every single frayed wire that's out, because I will end up adding more electronics and more lights and more wires and stuff that run different things on the truck. And I want it to look extremely clean. I want to make it look like somebody that actually knows what they're doing is doing it, other than somebody that just plugged a bunch of wires and just let them hang. I'm very OCD about that stuff. I do not like wires hanging. I bought the second gen that I bought that had that engine in it, it had wires everywhere. Wires were spliced, wires were redone together, and it totally threw me off. Nothing worked right. I had a hard start issue. I pulled the edge tuner and computer out of it. It started better, but it did not fix the issue. After tearing apart the head, I found the issue. All of the injectors were actually plugged, and they were not spraying correctly. So I'm assuming I had a misfire somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure. I was not getting good fuel mileage. I was not getting good power. Sorry, that I see something there that didn't look right, but it ended up being okay. But like I was saying, guys, make sure when you go to look for something, you look at everything from the wires to the engine, make sure there's no leaks, etc., etc., etc. Just your common sense stuff to look for. So with that being said, guys, this is probably gonna wrap up the video. I'm sorry I had footage of this stuff. I have footage of me actually running the wire through here, through that small loom. And once the cab lights are here, I am actually going to be drilling them myself, hooking them up myself. And when the cab lights come in, we are actually going to be doing a different headliner. And I need to get this door fixed because it does not automatically unlock on its own. I have to manually unlock it. The tan headliner is actually going to go to black. Don't hate me, guys, but I mean, this is the dark gray leather, dark gray, black, whatever you want to call it. So, and with the tint I'm going to be putting on it, I'm actually going to be doing 5 on the doors, 20 on the windshield with a 5% brow, 20 on the back window. So I want to make it look as dark as possible. I mean, the headliner's not going to make any differences, but at night I want it to be as dark in the cab as possible without the legal reasons. I'm just talking like if I have stuff in there that I don't want people to be able to see, like especially during hunting season, because I do actually hunt. I don't want them to see any firearms. I don't want them to see whatever I might have in the back seat that I don't want people to see. Nothing illegal. And hopefully the next video will actually be putting the recon lights. I think they're recon lights from GoRecon.com or something. I don't remember. I bought them from a different company that actually had the wiring harness, the hardware, and the lights to go with it because I don't know what's in there. They actually don't. The cab lights I bought, I would have to build the harness myself, which I can do that. I have faith in my abilities to do that.
but I do not have the hardware, and I cannot find the hardware to mount the lights to the cab myself. All the forums and stuff that I read, they were talking. It was no second generation truck. So it was all 03 to 2021 or 2022, I should say, from basically the 03 models, which is the third generation models, all the way up to the fifth generation models, which is basically the trucks that are coming out now by Ram. So that's that. Which, in all honesty, I would love to figure out how to run a wire, cut this off, put a plastic or glass piece right here, and make a light right there. I don't know why. I just like lights. My grandfather was a trucker, and the thing about truckers is they can never have enough lights. So I kind of got that honest. So that's why I have LED lights in the mirrors, LED lights here, LED lights there. I mean, my whole headlights are LED. My tail lights are LED. My freaking reverse lights are LED. My license plate lights are LED. I'm going to end up putting new LED lights in the dash. So I mean, everything I'm doing is going to be converted to LED lights. And my dad was like, "Yeah, if you keep up all this light, putting new lights and stuff on all this stuff, you're gonna end up having to put lights on all the tractors, all the trucks, all this stuff on the farm." I'm like, "All right, I mean, I can do that and make it look clean too." So I'm gonna stop talking, guys, and I'm gonna get this truck out of the shop and head home and get this video up for you guys tonight. And I hope to see you guys in the next video whenever them cab lights come in. It should be within the next couple days. Don't quote me on that, guys. You guys will know when the lights are coming in and when the video's up. So, like I said, guys, like I always say, guys, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram at Eli59. Well, 59Eli. I gotta remember which one it is. I keep forgetting that. But I will stop yapping, guys. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a great evening.